Well, good morning, everybody. I'm on just a 1 minute early because I wanted to make sure that we had a great connection, and it's just still this learning curve. But here we are at the end of March. Can you believe it? And we have been all about perception in March, and we're going to finish up with that today. But while I am at the beginning of our time together, I want to talk about what's coming next month. Next month, we are going to be talking about possibilities, and one of my favorite topics. So we're going to be talking about possibilities all month in April. So it's spring, it's sunshine, it's new beginnings. We're looking forward to summer. Good morning, Dawn. Good to see you here. And it's so to me, it's really exciting that we're going to be talking about that topic. And today, we're going to be talking about building our muscle for self-discipline. And I want to tell you where that started from. One of you viewers sent me or actually contacted me and asked me to talk about discipline. And I love that they reached out to me and gave me a topic that they wanted to hear about. So anytime you have a topic, you can just get a hold of me at claudia@claudiacooley.com and just mention in the subject line that it's the 7 minutes to ignite your week. And I'm going to be happy to really look at your topic and see if it's something that I can address. You know, I can't address everything. I promise that I can try to get as many things as I can. Or I'll bring somebody on that can help you. So that's what's really exciting, that we can help each other grow as we go through the year to ignite our week. Each week, all we have to do is just 1 week at a time. So as we start today, because now we're ready to go, talking about self-discipline and determination. And in my, I don't know how many of you know, I'm Claudia Cooley. I'm a professional success life enrichment coach, and I've been doing this for 4 decades. But I also am a best-selling author. I have 4 best-selling, #1 best-selling books, and this happens to be one of them. And when they asked me to talk about self-discipline or discipline and determination, I thought I have a whole chapter in this book on that. So if you want to learn more, just get a hold of that. It's not very expensive at all. It'll give you great insight. Or get a hold of me and I'll sign it and send it to you. I love to send personalized copies of books out. So in that book, in one of the chapters, it's on determination, commitment, and perseverance. And that to me is really what self-discipline's all about, is having that kind of determination. And so let me give you a quote. And of course, you're going to know who this is, Theodore Roosevelt. And he said, with self-discipline, anything is possible. So we can create whatever we want to create. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Jessie, my happy one. Anyway, we can create whatever we want, but it does take self-discipline. And that's to me is staying in the game, getting in the game, staying in the game, and seeing what you really want accomplished. Not what you really want accomplished, but what you really want being accomplished. So let's talk a little bit about that. What motivates self-discipline? You know what motivates it? A big why. In my coaching practice, when I meet with somebody right in the beginning, I want to know their big dream and why is that so important to them. Good morning, good morning. I love seeing all of you pop in. Thank you for being there. Thank you for the flowers and the thumbs ups. I appreciate that. But so we need a big why. So let's just take it around our health. That's an easiest one for everybody to kind of focus on. In our health, we may need more sleep, we may need less stress, we may need more movement, more exercise. I don't like the E word, exercise, but I'll call it movement if you bear with me, and maybe eating habits. So if we are self-disciplined in those areas, you know the turnout is going to be great. But sometimes we fall off the ladder, so to speak, because our why is not big enough. It's not important enough. But if it touches you inside, it will move you. And that makes you self-disciplined. So when you go by the cookie jar, you can resist it because you remember your big why. You either want to fit in a great outfit when you go to your class reunion, you want to get in a nice swimsuit when you go to the beach this summer, or it may be something wrapped even around your life, your business, other areas. I am here about all areas of your life, around your health, your wealth, and your relationships. So maybe you haven't been spending enough time with somebody. You need to really be self-disciplined to schedule it on your calendar. Me being here every Monday morning takes self-discipline. It doesn't just roll out of bed and roll here. It takes some self-discipline and some prep because I love all of you and I want to bring you something quality. So, okay, let's go to our next topic. Oh, I love this. When I was teaching high school, I wanted my students to be inspired and motivated. And so I would bring things to their attention that would really help them achieve that. And this is one of the things that moved them the most. I would bring the movie and show it. Rudy, how many of you are familiar with the movie Rudy? You know, send through a chat or a thumbs up or something. Yes, there you go. The movie Rudy was about a young man that had a huge dream to go to Notre Dame and play football on that field in Notre Dame, one of the games. He was little, he was short, but he was mighty, and he was determined. And he didn't listen to everybody. Everybody said, you can't do it, you're too small, you don't have enough skills, you're thinking way too far out of the box. But he went anyway, and he had to live in unusual circumstances. He lived under the stadium, everything, just to be able to be there at Notre Dame. And he kept practicing and practicing, and he became the person that they hit so that they could practice on him. He did whatever it took to be recognized. And the very last year he was there, in the very last game, when everybody came, because they had told him he was going to play in the game. And so everybody came to see him. And he wasn't playing. And then his team started cheering out his name, throwing out his name, Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. And the coaches finally got it and put him in for the very last play. And he got to play. So those people that had told him he was too short, you shouldn't even try, they were there and saw him achieve. And there was lots of tears. And every time I watch that movie, I have lots of tears. So I want to just kind of inspire you to go to some of those kind of movies and get yourself inspired, because it takes that kind of discipline to achieve anything. Otherwise, we fall short, and then who do we blame? We say, oh, I'm a failure. You're not a failure. A winner is in you. Remember, I keep telling you, greatness is in you. That winner is there, and it'll show up, but you have to do the work. So here's some things you can do. Have to have a big dream. You have to put steps in place to make it happen, and I call that the plan. So big dream, the plan. Then you have to do what it takes, the action, the actual actions. I would like to put timelines with them so that they happen, and then you will accomplish. You will have played full out, and you will accomplish. But it takes those steps to make it happen. You can't sidestep them. I'm sorry. I know we would like to sometimes. Good morning, Craig. Nice to see you. Good. I love it. So the difference between impossible and possible is a person's determination. That's Tommy Lasorda. And he's a great coach. We know that. So in every aspect of your life, I want you to use this saying. I use this. I have an ebook that I can send you if you want to know more about this. It's a download. It's free. You can just get me at claudiacooley.com. In the subject line, put Stop, Challenge, Choose. And I use this so much in my coaching, because if we will stop and analyze something before we go off course, we've set our course. Now, if we want to go off course, we stop, we analyze it. Is it important? We go through that, challenge it. Is it really going to be good for me? Is that Oreo cookie going to be good for me? Is it going to get me to where I want to be? And then you choose. Maybe you choose the Oreo cookie, but maybe you don't this time, which is going to get you closer to your goal. So stop, challenge, and choose. Those are my words for you, and I have that in a book if you want to download it. And I love the author, Dr. Anderson. And so determine your big why, create your plan, stick to it and do it. Do it, just do it. Get it done. You know me, I'm the Get It Done coach. And see your successes. That's going to happen for you this week. So go to my blog. The blog will be out on my website probably by the end of the day or early tomorrow morning. And it is to exercise your self-discipline muscle and build that muscle. So that's what is there for you this week. I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Tony, good to see you. So many more of you have been flashing through. I can't keep up. But I'm glad you're here. And remember, I'm here to answer any of your questions and try to help you on your journey to ignite your week, in turn igniting your life. So just go to Claudia at claudiacooley.com to leave me a message, or go to claudiacooley.com, my website. So see you all next week. You're awesome, awesome, awesome. Go have an ignited week, and remember, next month is all about possibilities.